I woke up in a mosquito-infested forest at 5 AM 50 kilometers from Venezia. It seems like a good place to hide and sleep overnight. Good morning, it's 5 AM. Seems like my hammock almost sunk to the ground. That's why I am super cold. Just in bivy. I think I will move on. Our place is infested with mosquitoes. So if I find some quiet place during the day, then I will get more sleep. I cannot sleep here anymore. The buzzing and biting lasted all night and I barely get any sleep. So there were weird sounds from the bushes behind my hammock, and I was thinking that there was someone stepping or walking here, but it's just the leaves falling from the trees, making really weird, irregular sounds. Alright, let's pack it up. I quickly packed up my things and left to find a place to clean myself up. Damn, this is tough. It's more difficult than carrying Brompton through the sand beach. Well, let's get out of this forest ASAP. As I was leaving, I passed a group of early morning cyclists who were just chilling at the bike stop. It was amazing to see people mingling at 5 AM. And there's already people or cyclists relaxing at one of the bike stops. As I continued on my journey, I realized that there were better spots to camp nearby. If only I had explored a little bit more before settling down for the night. Yeah, I could stay here. It's much more accessible and there might be less mosquitoes. As I was cycling, I passed a cycling race convoy. They all gave me a friendly hello and it was great to see encouragement from other cyclists. Big bunch of cyclists friendly driving for speed. Hey, ciao. 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 After a long ride, I finally arrived at Francolino. Would be good to be able to boil some sausages that I bought yesterday. This town is still sleeping. It was time to take an improvised shower to clean up after my rough night in the forest. Oh yeah. Now I will continue on Eurovelo. We find a spot to sit and then cook some food. I hopped back on my Brompton and cycled to Ferrara, which was the first big city I had encountered since Trieste. Maybe I should wait until 9 or 8 and resupply my stuff, find the closest, biggest supermarket, and I'm hungry, so find a place to sit and eat something quick. I stopped at Ferrara Park to cook up some sausages and enjoy a nice meal. It was the perfect spot to take a break and soak up the vibe of the city. Yeah, so now I'm cooking sausage on this fucking bench. There's no one. I'm in the middle of the park, so anyway, I should eat the cheese and chocolate snacks as soon as possible. Look at this piece of cheese. It's like totally deformed. So let's put those sausages in, and it's boiling nicely and slow. Can't wait this to cook. Let's go to the sunny place so there won't be any mosquitoes, and let's eat. Bon appetit. I needed the protein. It's amazing. Since I was in a big city, I decided to make the most of it and find a mall where I could buy some food and charge up my electronics. What is strange is that people still wearing respirators here outside, which is mind-blowing. But okay, anyway, I'm thinking about taking a detour. Again, I found a shopping center in Ferrara, which might be the last opportunity to sit somewhere with a power socket and free Wi-Fi. It's worth to check it out. It's 5 kilometers far away. It opens in 1 hour, so why not? There's a Wall Street Institute on the left, and the shopping center will be still closed too early. I have to wait 20 minutes outside. While waiting for the mall to open, I decided to take a nap in front of the mall in the parking lot. Okay guys, I just finished a quick nap here on this bench in front of the shopping center. I think it's time. It's open already. So let's check what's inside. Hope we can find a power socket and a free Wi-Fi. To be honest, I didn't sleep that much because I'm still paranoid that someone might snatch my stuff. Inside the mall, something caught my eye. A GameStop shop. Holy shit, check this out. They have a GameStop here. As a stockholder, I should go there and buy something. I couldn't believe it. This was the company that had gone from bankruptcy to viral stock trading. It was such a surreal moment standing in front of the store that had captured the attentions of the entire world. Then I settled down to do some work on my laptop. So I finished my work and bought this Togo chocolate cookie and a Coke. After finishing my work, I just fill up a few calories before departing from Ferrara. I think shopping in big city is much more expensive than in small cities. I don't see much oferta here. Everything is about 2 or 3 euros. Too expensive. Today will be a tough ride. It's 34 degrees Celsius and this is the last big city. After about 5 hours of work, I packed up my things and hit the road once again. It was time to leave the city behind. Soon I will join Eurovelo, a trail that I left in the morning. Man, I lost 5 hours. In 5 hours I could cycle like 50 kilometers something. So can't wait to make a progress. Today will be a long sunny day. Okay, finally escaped the busy roads of Ferrara. I kinda regret not exploring city center, but let's bike into Turin before Monday because it will be raining in whole Italy, so don't have much time. Have to cycle as much distance as possible every day. So it's 1 p.m. Still have plenty of time until 9. Let's see how far we can get. As the day went on, the weather was getting hotter and hotter. There was no shade to hide from the relentless sun. Man, this weather is killing me. Fortunately, this road provides a lot of shade, but I guess it won't last long. Despite the heat, the route was becoming more and more diverse. I cycled over bridges dedicated to cyclists. I passed through jungle-like parts of the route. Now I feel like being in the wild for the first time ever here in Italy. And even encountered vast fields of sunflowers. This is the first time I'm seeing the sunflower field from above. Interesting, they use the motor from tractor as a water pump. It works apparently. As I continued along the route, I came across a huge abandoned water dam that was almost dried up of water. I had to stop to see it up close. Looks abandoned. I then found myself searching for a water fountain multiple times before finally finding a real one. Search for water fountain continues after second false positive. There should be next 1 kilometer away. This looks well. I was so happy to take a break. The cold water from the fountain felt like a lifesaver. I really like how this town puts this table and seats in front of the church next to the drinking fountain. Very convenient. Let's chill here for maybe half an hour. I need to cool down. This short break was just what I needed. So I have plenty of water. I think I can withstand this hot mess for the next 3 hours. I don't get why they block this road. I mean, they are not doing any construction here. Anyway, let's cross it. As I cycled along the Po River, I could notice how it grew bigger and bigger with each passing kilometer. It was a majestic sight to remember. At 5 p.m, I began to feel tired. I stopped at the Sermide to buy some food and eat my dinner in a parking lot. Okay, I'm at Sermide at Famile grocery store. Just bought these sausages, banana, Gatorade and some tomatoes. So this is my dinner. Should last me all day. And then I will cycle as it gets colder and the sun goes down, I will try to make it as far as possible. But I started feeling dizzy. Eating made me sleepy, so I found a bike stop and took a nap. I can't wait to go to sleep. I feel so stuffed. That quick nap on the bike stop didn't help much. I just need proper sleep, and this time I probably will choose some kind of an open patch instead of hanging a hammock. There's one big factory, yeah, and all they use the water from the river. Now I'm in Revere. There's a huge factory, and who knows what kind of toxic stuff it flushes into the river. Man, I have to go further. Again, I'm in civilization and it's close to 7 p.m. I'm starting to like this part of the route more and more, with those combination of fields and the forest on both sides, and the route just goes above, so you have a pretty nice view over the whole area. It's pretty scenic. One thing I don't get is why they use viaduct here to transport water. Why they don't use pipes? This way the water will evaporate along the way before they even reach the destination. Just kudos. The heat began to take its toll on me. I felt dizzy and lightheaded and had to make frequent stops to nap on the side of the road. It's 8 p.m. and I felt dizzy again, so I had to lay down on the road for 10 minutes. Just close my eyes, and even now I feel like laying down and just go to sleep. I can barely cycle. Today is tough day. After sunset, I started to worry about where I would sleep that night. The road was too dense with villages and I couldn't find a suitable place to camp. Too bad I'm on the busy road. I have to find a place to camp ASAP. It's close to 10 p.m. and I again got stuck in civilization. Did not find a single place to camp. Just made a detour to San Bernardetto to fill up the water. I feel much better after drinking close to 2 liters in one sitting. As the evening wore on, I found myself caught up in a long stretch of roads with busy car traffic and no place to rest. I was desperate but refused to give up. I continued on, determined to find a quiet place to set up a camp. There seems to be some kind of concert in this city. Still looking for a place to camp. This is getting exhausting. It's quite dangerous to drive with all the cars. Nothing is worse than being stuck in a busy road during the midnight that is 10 to 20, maybe 30 kilometers long with no camping spot inside. I knew I should have camped at a bike stop at 7 p.m. and risk being exposed. It's still better than riding during the night and see nothing. On the right there's a river, but it's very steep downhill, and on the left, yeah, same, just the farms. Finally, after cycling for 130 kilometers, I stumbled upon a peaceful stretch of road and set up my bivy. So guys, close to 11 p.m. and I just decided to camp here by the road. I have no choice. If I would go further, I would end up somewhere again on a busy road. So I just have the mattress, harp and bivy. It was damn long, hot day, and I'm very close to the city, so let's hope no one will wander at this hour. I biked for over 130 kilometers, far more than I expected. I got a boost after drinking a lot of lemonade, and I drank tons of water. It had been a long and tiring day, and my goal was to close eyes for a few hours and survive another mosquito infested night. Okay guys, time to say good night. See ya early in the morning.